whole Mudryk thing as well. It's like because obviously we'll get to it, but just very briefly, Mudryk works perfectly for what Arteta is doing. Because when you watch his clips and so forth, you can see how he fits in. What are Chelsea doing trying to get Mudryk? There are so many other systematic issues that need to be happening before you even think of getting a like Mudryk alone ain't going to solve Chelsea's issues. You put Mudryk into Arsenal, boom, he fits in like a glove based on his playing style. So for my fear is, so bro, 300 million has already been spent. There are guys whose names I can't even pronounce. They're like four barreled names. So my thing though is, I don't know whether are these Potter signings, are these Bolly signings? You spent 300 mil on a manager you sacked. So my thing is, look, they say that too much negativity makes your skin go crazy. I'm clutching at straws for any piece of happiness right now. I'm clutching at straws. But if you want to be real, I don't know what's happening.
Have hope. Do you think you're going to get top four? Because I even tweeted yesterday, and again, no banter. I didn't know you were 10th. I actually didn't know you were.
Nah, you knew, man. How do you not know?
No, because in all seriousness, and obviously because I've not been at the top
your eyes can't go that low.
No, not genuinely, because I haven't been at the top of the league for a long time.
Here we go.
But it's true. I actually don't. I don't know. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, I've not been watching Match of the Day for years because we've been losing week in, week out. And it's true, it happened. So now you lot are 10th. I was like, hold on, you lot are actually 10th. So like, do you actually think you're gonna get top four? Even with the addition with Felix?
We take each week as it comes. So Thursday is Fulham. And let's just get those 3 points. Again, every game, we take each game as it comes. I can't give you a straight answer.
Giving us brief to media responses. We don't want to hear media responses.
We're taking each week as it comes.
10 is the magic number because they're 10th in the league, 10 points from top four, 10 points from relegation. Like, it's just 10. 10 out of 10 season, if you ask me.
But you have to admit, though, have hope. It is very alarming. Not only are you not playing well, you've got a manager who I don't know who you back or you believe in. I think he's actually a good manager. I'm never going to say that. I think he's very good. And then you also have like an owner who's just buying anything, he's giving those players to the manager. The manager's not actually picking these players, so he's being forced to play players and into a formation, into a tactic. He's not doesn't want to play.
Basically, no. The biggest issue is you spent 300 mil on a manager you sacked. So those players you bought under Tuchel, were those Tuchel's players, or were those your players, or were those your players knowing that Potter was going to come in? No one knows. All we know is 300 mil was spent on a manager you sacked. So from the outside is, how do you sack a manager and he gives you 300 mil? Because if you peep deeper, he never wanted Tuchel in there. But if you come in and you sack Tuchel, the fans will now revolt against you. What's the best way to sack Tuchel after you lose to Dynamo Zagreb and you're playing badly? So therefore, it softens the blow. But the issue now have is some clueless Chelsea fans want Tuchel back. That's stupid. The issue is, I think Tuchel should have been sacked. Whoever said bringing Potter into this situation? He's a good coach. He is a good manager. Is he the right manager for this situation? You know what guys are saying? Hey, back Potter. He could turn out to be like Arteta. Here's the difference here. Potter, when he's at Chelsea, is like, oh my gosh, there's Mount, there's Aubameyang, this is all cool because this is such a big step up from him for Brighton. So literally, he's like a kid in a candy store. Oh, this is amazing. The difference with Arteta is he may have had no managerial experience, but what did he have? He was in close proximity to how to build a winning team, how to build a winning project. So when he came into Arsenal, he could have demands of excellence based on what he had with Pep. This guy's coming from Brighton, So the issue is, you've taken the Brighton scouts, Brighton cleaning lady, the Brighton window cleaner. It's like, what? I mean, come on. It's turning into Brighton 2.0. So,
but you know what it is, Change. I hate the argument of, like, if you want to back Potter, for me, it's fair enough. If you've gone, I think there's arguments for that as well. But the argument that look at what Arteta's done, I think is so flawed because Arteta came 8th, and 5th. Now, if you're saying back Potter now because look at what Arteta's done, I want to know that if Chelsea come 8th, and 5th, are you still going to say, well, Arteta came 8th, and 5th, therefore Potter should stay? That's just not how football works. Arteta's done what he's done despite the struggles he had at the start. If Potter struggles in his first 2-3 years, if he's here that long, that doesn't mean the 4th year is going to be a title challenge. It doesn't work like that. So I think judging based on what you judge him on, but don't look at Arteta as he's the evidence that you have to give him. How long? How long do you give him as long as Arteta got? Or are you saying just give him a year or what? I think for me personally, if you're not in a relegation battle, which is not too far away, he'll keep him until the end of the season. But he's got a couple months after that transfer window closed. Once he's got his players in, he's got Christmas at the latest, similar to Lampard. Christmas at the latest next year to get that team playing proper football. Where's going to go?
But my issue is, I think Twitter is a microcosm, so you can't really judge consensus based on Twitter. Because if you judge it based on Twitter, then Avatar would be a box office flop, but it ain't. But I do believe, though, that there is a consensus that a lot of people didn't want Tuchel to be sacked. And I don't think that there's a consensus that people wanted Potter to be brought in. So as much as Bowley wants to back him, I don't think that the fans as a whole are behind Potter. I think that if Chelsea continue to play badly and continue to lose games, there's going to be vocal discomfort towards Potter and so forth. So it really depends on the performances and the results, because you're going to be like, okay, it's a process. If Chelsea are 15th playing basement level fruit selling football, there'll be another civil war to follow on from the Lampard civil war. So
have hope. Don't lie. You're hurting because of that Enzo deal. The fact it fell through. Because last time I was on here with you, you were up in arms telling me top fours on the cards. Getting Enzo is this. Do you know what I mean? And now you seem a bit deflated. I just want to know how you're feeling about that.
Well, Jerry, the issue is, I think I remember Liverpool fans saying that Enzo was a done deal after the World Cup. So
not me. Not me.
Yeah.
Oh
no, you as well, Jerry. You as well. You as well. No. Let me respond. So you, with your Liverpool fans and so forth, the moment he picked up the young boy trophy, Enzo deal done. I saw Enzo in a Liverpool jersey. Full in a Liverpool jersey. I was like, wow, Jerry, let me land. Jerry, let me land. So my thing is,
but there's nothing to land on because it's amazing
how's
that you're
Fabinho
the
doing?
spokesperson for all Liverpool
Henderson,
fans. I'm talking about you. Talk about me. What did I say?
Jerry, I'm putting you in a whole group. So before you attack me, you said Enzo to Liverpool, that was a done deal. You said it was a done deal. Jerry, what's this happening to your new midfielders? Klopp says that everything is fine. Klopp says that Henderson is still tops.
And he's in the mud, and he's a lunatic. What do you want me to say? He's a lunatic. He's a lunatic.
So wait, Jerry, are we saying Klopp out? Are we saying Klopp out?
Oh wow, Klopp out. Oh wow, Jesus.
Yes. Change the channel, yes.
Oh wow.
He's been saying it. I've been watching, man. You've been watching.
Lee, have I been saying it? How long
He's
have I
been saying it, man. He's been saying it, man.
I'm talking about you. You're I like that tactic, the kind of divergent thing. I'm asking you. You were talking about the Enzo deal. Top four is done. The energy is different. I want to know why.
Can I respond?
Of course.
So last I checked, I think, I don't know, maybe things have changed, Jerry. Maybe things have changed, JJ. Maybe things have changed. But JJ, last I checked, I think there are 38 games in a season. So. And last I checked, I think, again, mathematically I'm right, I did my thing, CSS maths, shout out to Miss Smallwood. I think 19 is half of 38, so we're not even halfway through the freaking season. So, Jerry, you're struggling as well. I saw that Brentford game. I saw you guys got touched. Alisson Becker, what's up? Yeah. So my thing is, you're in the dogfight as well. You are in the same dogfight with us as well. So don't start talking about that. So you're all through. We're fighting for the same thing.
I'm in the dogfight, but I've accepted we're in the dogfight. You're here talking about Enzo Fernandez coming in, he's going to get you top four. So I'm asking you, what's changed? Because the tone you're coming with now, Liverpool attacked you and you're mellow. Have hope. Don't really have hope at the moment.
Wait, no. He always has some. It's January 9th. The night is still young. Trust me, there are going to be a lot more twists and turns through the thing because trust me, Jared, don't be shocked that Terry puts out a tweet says, Chelsea trying to say what's up. So watch for Terry Flowers. Watch for @Terry Flowers. Because once he puts out that tweet, JJ, don't. I'm warning you. Once Terry Flowers puts out that tweet says done deal, it's about to pop off. I'm just saying. So the night is still young. The night is young.